Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to the channel. I hope everyone's doing great. As always, I'm Rick, and Deanna Ankudinova. Nobody says this was out about 6 days ago, and it's a short video, only 2 minutes and 17 seconds. It says so. I don't know what to expect. It looks like it's some of the stuff she likes to do that's a little bit different. I call it like her experimenting with different styles and stuff. So I think it's something like that. We're going to find out right now because this is what I'm going to react to. So I hope you guys are ready for it. I certainly am. Let's get into it right now. Here we go. Yeah. Nice beat. I'm trying to read the words. They're going pretty fast, but if you know, I like the beat of the song. It feels uplifting and kind of like progressive, and kind of poppy at the same time, but it's almost in contrast to the lyrics. Like the lyrics seem somber and kind of a trapped mode of feelings and wanting to get away but not being able to get away. That's what I mean by trapped. So there's this kind of yin and yang between the music that she's presenting and the lyrics that are behind it. So I like that contrast, because it draws you in and gets your attention as it should. So that forces you to pay attention a little bit more and kind of like take in the lyrics. So I like that. I like how she's doing that. And I like how she experiments. It's great. The angst in this. There's a lot of angst in this song. Like I'm feeling her kind of disheveled emotional state. It's again, like in my humble opinion, it's, I feel like she's trapped in her thoughts, and it's not something you can just simply dismiss. And there's this going back to it, and then just wanting to escape from it. But I think inevitably knowing that it's always going to be there in some way, shape, or form. As a memory, as a pain, as whatever it may be. And the video kind of represents that pretty well. She's in this room with very strong walls, I will say, because they give the effect of a marble wall, which is I feel like it's more permanent than something that you can just, break down a wall. That's the symbolism of how those walls are hard to penetrate, I guess, and to get past. And again, that's why I get the feeling of a trapped Deanna here in her thoughts and dealing with it and trying to move along. So, and I like how she can express herself and open herself up a little bit to her audience and her fans in this way, because that shows a lot of vulnerability, but also probably for her healing, because it's an outlet. It's a way to get those feelings out, and I would imagine in some way, shape, or form that is a healing aspect. But I liked it. But as always, when I find her in dire straits, it's uncomfortable. I like the happy part of it, the happy, fun, that kind of stuff. So when I see that, she's a little bit vulnerable, there's a caring in me, just in a general human way to want her to be better and safe and good and all that kind of stuff. I would feel that way for anybody. That's just me. Like I said, family or even somebody I don't know. If I see him in a bad way, my initial reaction is to kind of like sympathize and find, is there something that you can help somebody out with. Those are the thoughts. 9 times out of 10, I'm not acting on them because I don't have the ability to help. But there's that urge to do that. Anyways, I've just gone down a different path of thought here. I'm kind of rambling on in my inner kind of understanding of her feelings and how I can relate to it, and giving you some insight to how I am as a person, I suppose. I don't know. I'm rambling. This is what I do know. And I have a tendency to do that. I've probably said a lot of things that were just all over the place. So anyways, that's kind of how it made me feel. That's why I just, there's a willingness to want to help, but an inability to do so, which is also frustrating for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, consider liking and subscribing. Yeah, peace to everybody. If you're having troubles or anything like that in your life, I hope everything's going to work out well. Be happy, healthy, and safe. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care.